Kurbase was formed at Lviv Les Kurbas Theatre in Ukraine at 2009 as a group of actors who began to experiment the music.
Basically, what audience gains is something on the edge of music and theater, something on the edge of authentic traditional music and singing and modern art. So it's a modern piece of art, but using the instruments and paints of traditional music culture.
The New England Foundation for the Arts partnered with the Bureau of Educational and Cultural Affairs at the U.S. Department of State to produce a program called Center Stage. We're very fortunate to continue this partnership through this 4th season of Center Stage, where we've had 5 groups touring throughout the U.S. in 2018.
Прохожий, дай сам собі так думає, життя легко мило має.
Cultural diplomacy gives citizens in the U.S. and citizens in other countries chances to meet and talk to each other. And as we know, the arts open up avenues for discussion in ways that don't always happen, and certainly don't happen between governments. And it's a little bit of a cliche, but really arts or music is universal, and it's a way to speak to people and get a glimpse into culture and history and contemporary life today in other places, and understand other people through what they're expressing on stage.
So I've been director of the Autorino Center for the Arts for a few years and on the board of New England Presenters, and have had a lot of interactions with the New England Foundation for the Arts. So one day, it was one of the luckiest days of my life, they called and invited me to be part of the Center Stage Ukrainian delegation, in which I could help to select a couple of the artist groups that would come to the US for a tour. While I was in Ukraine for about 8 days, we were taken to a number of cities and saw a lot of various forms of arts groups. There were a couple that rose to the top, and one was Kerbasi, which played at the Autorino Center tonight. And from the second they started playing, it was gripping and different and alive, and I'm so happy to be able to help to bring that back and share that with the US audiences at home.
First of all, it would be interesting for them to look at themselves during the performance, to find something common in our cultures. Also, it would be interesting to meet the modern art of Ukraine, because image of Ukraine might be different through the media, and for us as artists it's important to give this actual fresh picture, real picture of art in Ukraine.
So when we make our songs, we are modern people of this world, and we try to touch the ancient times. We try to feel outlook of our ancestors, to feel nature like them when they were singing and were tightly connected with nature and all around. And it's such collaboration with past. We try to take all which is useful and interesting for us, because we lost a lot after a very quick world, and now we can come back and feel all which is very good resource for us.